Hey everyone, I wanted to do a how-to video on these Antico Elements column wraps. I couldn't find anything online on how to build them, so I figured I'd provide you some help. But when I first designed this, I did the wood. I bought these 3.5-inch blocks. My posts are 5.5 by 3.5, so I bought these blocks here, and what I ended up doing was put them on each side, and then when you bump up the 3/4 inch plywood, it comes out to exactly 12 inches. You got to frame these out 12 by 12. That's the inside dimensions of the product. But when I did that, I discovered my columns aren't very level with the patio edge. So I had to take it apart and redo it, and I pretty much just simplified it. I just slap on some 2x4s, 9 inches in length, and attach them to the post like so. And then over here, I've got a completed one here. And over here, this is the completed frame. But then I just boxed it out 12 by 12, and you can see in here, it's kind of dark, but I just I kind of position it where it's level with the patio edge, and then I just screw in from all sides and attach it to the wood so it's secure. May not be the best way to do it, but it was the easiest, quickest way I could figure out a solution with these crooked posts. So I also cut mine in half. I cut mine to about 40 inches. My wife didn't like it going all the way to the top. They come in 73 inches. So this is the full product right here. And here's the leftover of my cuts from that one column. And just said I would be careful taking out the shipping box because I did break one of them, so I'll have some fun fixing that. They are pretty fragile. Yeah, as you can see right here, I bought some molding because the top part is framed out for a 6x6 post, I think. Mine's a 4x6. And you can see how it's crooked because I put this molding up, and it's crooked here. So I'm going to have to change it. Probably caulk the inside. Okay, so I just put two of the plywood on, and I start with this one right here, and I measure the sides to make sure they're even in length so the post is centered. And I use this like a 3/4 inch MDF or plywood board, and I set it underneath because I want some clearance for water, so it's not sitting right on the concrete. And then I will secure, once I have it lined up, I'll secure it with 2 4-inch screws into those 2x4s. And as you can see, it's not very secure. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to line up. I'm going to get it to where I want it to, and then I'll hold it in position and screw into that 2x4 so it holds it in place on both sides. And then I'll put the rest of the blocks on and secure the same way on the other side. So I'm just about finished up here. I'd have to say the first one I did, the middle column, was the best one. I don't know what happened on the other two, but the second one I worked on was this one. And when I was putting on my last panel, there was a little bit of a gap down here, and actually more so down here. You can see the plywood, and I couldn't get any closer. And I assumed I didn't box out my frame 12 by 12. It must have been on the bottom slightly larger by 1/8 of an inch or so. So on the third one, I triple checked top and bottom, middle, It's all 12 by 12. So I put these two panels on first, glued and screwed them, and noticed there was going to be an issue when I started putting on the second and third, and it did the same thing. This side seems a little worse. So I don't know what a solution would be. I'm going to email the manufacturer and see if there's a filler I can put in there, because I bought their paint set as well. But this was exactly 12 by 12, so I'm not sure what happened here. And also when I'm screwing it in, I use the these ceramic colored screws, and I try my best to go underneath a ledge so they're less visible. Sometimes that's not the case, but I'm going to screw them in far enough so you can't really see them. But it's pretty much the finished product. These top plates are framed for a 6x6. I got a 6x4. So I just bought some molding, and I just got to finish up putting that together, and it should be done.